In this video, I traveled to the Indiana War Museum. I do show a decent amount of the stuff they have there, but not all of it and not even the greatest stuff they have there. I urge you to go there, and I just didn't want to show everything there just in case some of y'all go there to experience it yourself. So before the whole COVID thing, I decided that I wanted to visit a lot of historical areas in the country. Now, it just so happened to be on a trip, I was actually going to be passing by the Indiana War Museum. So we took a little stop, and I just want to make a series actually on visiting these historical locations and talking about the things they have there. So this is episode 1, the Indiana War Museum. So the really cool thing is about this place is the building itself is actually pretty historical. The Indiana War Museum was established on July 4th, 1927. So it is pretty old and has gone through a lot of America's history. Now, let's go inside. Now, what's really cool is one of the first things you see when you walk in. It's one of the first American flags. This thing's just deep in history because this is one of the first American flags, and not the flag itself, but one of the first styles of American flags back when we only had the 13 colonies. Now, just around the corner, you see something very cool. It is the siege of Fort Sacksville. This was actually a siege in Indiana. And right beside it is something very cool. It's a bunch of Revolutionary War artifacts like muskets, pistols, a cannonball, and swords. So this is just a wall of history, and we're only just getting started. Now, this is really cool. This is actually one of the original Gadsden flags, or y'all might know as the Don't Tread on Me flag. Now, I actually did a video on this, so if you want to go check that out, just go to one of the first videos I posted on this channel. Now, some of the next artifacts we see will be Civil War, like this musket used in the Civil War. Now, if you read up top, it says that this musket and others like it were responsible for 90% of the casualties in the Civil War, which is just insane. One of the next things we see is a diorama of a World War I urban warfare battle. Now, fast forwarding to the next World War, we see a lot of relics used by the Germans during World War II. Even the infamous Stahl helmet. Now we see some World War II Allied relics like a Russian Moisen and an American Thompson. Now, I do not know if this is a replica or a legit newspaper published by the Los Angeles Times after World War II, but either way, this is one of the coolest things here. But not the biggest, as this helicopter from the Vietnam War just takes over the room. It's incredible to look at to know this was used in the Vietnam War. Now, by the end of the museum, there is this staircase. Trust me, walk up the staircase. There is the biggest American flag you've probably ever seen in your life up there, with just so much stuff up there. This is even where I got my YouTube profile picture. So I urge you to go up that staircase and up there to that room because it's incredible. I hope you all enjoyed the first episode of me going to historical sites and talking about the things they have there. Now, I urge y'all to go to the Indiana War Museum. It's an incredible place to go, and it's filled with history.